Hi guys, welcome back to another video on this channel. Today's video is very short. I'll keep it very short and simple. It's how you can install Laravel 11 on a shared hosting. I bought a domain already here and I have the folder created from this domain, and the way to do that is very simple. Come to the domains. So let's say you bought the domain and create a new domain. In this case, I've created my domain, and that domain, I will not do it again. Here is overtimetracker.cloud. Just enter it exactly as you see it, like that. And do not click this button. Do not click the share folder because it will share with your root. So let it have a standalone folder. And now we can go to that folder. And if we go to that folder, then we have this. What I've done here is that I have uploaded a Laravel project without changing the structure at all. This is the structure of Laravel project that you know. This is my Laravel 11 project. As you see it right now, that's what it is. And so, next thing to do is to add this file called htaccess directly to the root, like this. Do not touch the htaccess inside the public folder, but create a new one. So if, for example, I remove this one, if I delete this, and I go to my overtime tracker, like so, you see what I get is the landing page of my file structure, the index of the file structure itself. That's what I get. Just all these files here. So there is no htaccess. There is no htaccess here to show me that it needs to point to the public folder, because for Laravel project, the starting point is inside the public folder, and that's where you have the index.php. So without the htaccess here, it doesn't know what to do. So it's just going to be like this. The next thing to do is to create the htaccess file right here in the root. So I will create htaccess just like so and edit it. Not this one. And then I will add these pieces of code to it. And if I save the changes and reload, now I should get it, Laravel 11. So it means that now my Laravel project is properly set up. Sometimes you will find that when you upload a Laravel project, the permissions will be 700, and maybe that's why your project might not work. The permissions will be 700. You need to change folders. This is the rule of thumb: folders to 755 and files to 644. So as an example, I will show you that when you upload Laravel project, the permissions is generally not what you see here. And the way to show you that is that I create a folder here and I call it time, maybe just time, or maybe timer, okay, in my root. And inside this timer, now I will upload my Laravel project so that we can see what the permissions are. It's a zip file, so I just upload the zip file and wait for it to finish uploading. And now you have to be aware in this part that when it finishes, it will be green, and until it is green, you do not leave this page. Please don't leave this page until this bar is green. Sometimes it might take time for it to be green, but do not leave this page. And now it is green, so I go back. I'll find the folder there, and if I extract this to the timer, it will be extracted very quickly because it's a small folder. I need to reload this one to see the changes, and now I can open the content and select all, move the content to the root folder, in this case, which is my timer, because that's where I want it to be. So it gets moved, and now inside this timer I'll delete this one and this one, and this is what I wanted to show you. By default, you see that the folders, some of them are 700 in the permissions. So if you have folders like this, it would not work. The permissions needs to be 755. So folders should have 755 permission, and files should have 644 permissions. So the way to do that is to select this and select all of those folders, click on permission, and here you will find how to do it. 755, and change permissions just like that, like so. And we do that. You see, even for the files you have 700 files, they need to be 644. So you do the same, and for files we change permissions to 644. Done. And now we are good to go. So we have all the folders 755, we have all the files at 644. We go into the public folder, and here as well we change all the files to 644. So 644 for the public, and that should be it. So if you do this, like I told you before, the next thing to do is to create an htaccess file, just like I did for this part. As you can see, all the folders here are 755 and all the files are 644, and add this htaccess to your root, and you're good to go. So now I can test it. I have an API which is schools. So if I do API/schools, now I should get the data. As you can see, my Laravel project is working. So if you have any questions, if there's any problem, please drop them in the comment section. But this is how to deploy a Laravel 11 application in a shared hosting. If this video was helpful for you, please do like it, share it, and make sure you subscribe to this channel. And see you in the next video. Bye bye.